Soft start.
Hang on a second. All right, and we are live today on this great, well, Toby, I don't know what it is for you, but it is a rainy Wednesday where I live at. It's just storming cats and dogs outside. So, anyway, we are here, and we are queer. No, we're not queers. I'm sorry. We are here, and we are going to, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the line anyway. We're here. We're queer. Gattaca. Gattaca. If anyone doesn't know where that line came from, Peter Griffin and Family Guy. It was when he was, what was it? He was protesting the new Supermart. And then he went in and he felt the AC unit and then got hired in. He applied to the job and told all of his friends that he rallied together to get off the premises.
I don't know about you, but it's nice and sunny where I am.
You suck. Anyway.
Hey.
Well,
the high of this week is going to be in the 90s, so I'm going to be happy.
You suck. Well, so to let everybody know, even though we left off at the middle of the session, it is a brand new session. So all of your fate points have been restored. You only have one stunt, and you're allowed 3 free stunts. And then if you want a 4th, it costs 1 refresh, which only gives you, which if your refresh is 2, you only start off with 2 fate points, and you're only allowed 2 at one time. You can get over 2, however. That's only if the GM compels you a ton of times and you don't use them a whole lot. But I make my players use them. I find ways to make sure they use them. So, and then if you want a 5th, it's going to cost another refresh, and then you only have 1 fate point. But because Toby is playing Jack here, our man Jack only has 1 stunt, so he has back to 3 fate points at the start. We left off in the apartment of Craig. Craig's apartment, also known as the Mouse. Oh shit, you're not supposed to see that yet. The mouse, Craig is known as the Mouse in the so-called world that we are playing in, which we are suspecting, is it the real world or is it Wonderland? Are we really playing in Wonderland? Who knows? We're still looking for Alice, and hopefully we will find Alice. So with that said, without further ado, you walk into Craig's bedroom. He takes you to a room where you see 15 monitors, 5 or 6 keyboards. You see a bunch of computers on one wall, all hooked together, daisy chained into a huge server with hard drives. It is like you're inside one major supercomputer. You see code on one end. You see a thing on the other end. It turns out that the forums that you've been talking on have been accessible through something called the dark web. And you're finding out that he runs all those forums. He has been making the conspiracy thing. You can see him making code and changing the boards that you've been reading. And you can actually, if you take out your cell phone, I'm pretty sure Jack would, to do it. Once he uploads everything and you see upload, you see everything change. So Trisha, who is known as White Rabbit, and Craig, the Mouse, have clearly been leading people into the lookout for Alice.
Yeah.
And they are conspiracy theorists too. They believe that Alice does exist. And Craig is like, so Trisha brings you on board. You must have given her some information to make her think that we can trust you. And he turns around and says, what information did you give her?
I know I said it yesterday, but I already forgot. I tell him what I said yesterday about knowing information about the Alice in Wonderland book. And
basically, because you read Alice in Wonderland, you know all the characters, but you don't even know how these characters act, which means you might be able to figure out where all the characters are, which could lead you to the Alice, excuse me.
Yes.
Or the Alice, because that's the whole thing. You're on a quest to look for Alice. So you give him the information and he turns around and says, that the funny thing is most conspiracy theories have it. Most of these theorist people, which I call sheep, they have not even read Alice in Wonderland, but you have. And you're one of our biggest people on these forums. I've noticed you've been looking. And he shows you your IP address on your computer. He's been showing you some things that he knows he's been watching you. That's why Trisha reached out to you.
That's awesome. I mean, you can see my post right there. There's like 10 in a row.
Right, exactly. So he turns around and says, "So, are you ready for the truth?"
Always.
All right. So tell me if you support this theory. Alice isn't really called Alice. Alice is code. And he pulls something, he goes to another monitor that he's able to push aside and break off, and a keyboard he's able to break off. And he says, "Come here, check this out." So you go in and you check this out. He brings up all the screens, how the FBI, or let's, for the better sake of the terms that he uses, that the men in black are looking for Alice, that Alice isn't an actual person, but is a target.
Well, if Alice is a target, Alice would have to be a person.
Well, Alice
Or
is
a
a person
code
in
name.
Wonderland. You should know that.
What?
Well, the term Alice is a code name. Yes, you are correct. But Alice is still a person. We don't know who the target is, though. We're looking for the target.
Yes.
Because here's the question. You are being called Alice from Wonderland by the men in black.
I am?
No. No, he's saying in general, whoever the target is, they call it Target Alice.
Hmm.
You're not involved. As far as anyone's concerned, you're not involved.
Yeah.
As far as you're concerned, you're not involved.
Yes.
Well, you're involved in the theory that you might be in Wonderland. But the truth is, so Craig turns around and says, "But the truth is," and he looks at you, he says, "What if we're really not in Wonderland? What if Wonderland is a secret operation that the government's been doing?"
That would be interesting. That's another
Question.
conspiracy I'd have to look into.
Question is, though, is what could the target, codename Alice, what kind of information could they have to want where the so-called men in black be looking for this person?
Maybe
now, I can't. Oh, Craig is still not done talking. He's like, now Craig turns and says, "Now, so far, we don't have any clues if Alice is a male or a female."
Okay. Well, maybe Alice is someone who holds information that could be vital for their plan.
Very much so. That's why we need to find Project Alice, because the question is, and the reason why we're looking for this Alice is because what could they want? Where this one person in this city, and as far as you're concerned, and he turns, and as far as you're concerned, you're not in a very prosperous city. Like, your city is not that important in the entire world. So Craig turns around and says, "In this city," meaning less important, who could have information, and whatever they're doing, the government could be running a secret operation right underneath of us. Like, they could be underneath of us right now.
I mean, we have information. They could want us for what we know.
What information do we have other than being a conspiracy theorists?
Exactly.
However,
who says our theories aren't right?
That's the point. But you should know that the men in black don't fear anything, right? So without proof, they have nothing to fear. And then, so he turns around and he says, "But proof does exist." Proof does exist. He shows you a picture of a person who was shot in an apartment building, and the men in black are leading the investigation. So, question is, what do the men in black want?
Can I invoke my stunt for what do you call it?
Your
conspiracy theory to come up with an idea?
Yes, your stunt would apply to that, because your stunt applies to conspiracy theory information in history. So you need to roll your it'll be your
6.
lore. All right. That's right. Yeah, because your lore is 4 and then 4, so 6. All right. I am going to initiate something for Jack. And it's not going to be because of your rules, and I have not given you proper boosts, which means we're probably going to have to play, if we don't hit all the stuff I want to hit in this game, Toby, we're going to probably have to play another game just to show people how everything works. But before I do that, because you do have one open aspect, I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
Your final aspect is going to be read between the lines.
Okay.
What that means is something that's black and white for the whole world is not black and white for you, and you are smarter than you actually think. And I may find a stunt to use for that for you later, but I don't know any stunt right off the top of my head.
I'm smarter than the average
bear. You have a 6. You have a 6. Okay. With the can read between the lines, I'm gonna allow, since we just came up with it, I'm gonna bump that 6 up to an 8. Okay. Nice. Your character clearly can see that if Alice does exist, Alice, whoever that may be, whether it's a male or female or anything, even a dog, is in the city, and you are right smack dab on top of her. So you retort with your theory. Go ahead.
What do you mean about my theory?
Well, what you rolled to see what kind of theory?
I was rolling to see if I couldn't figure out a theory. I have no idea as a person.
Oh.
My character does, but I don't.
Okay.
My theory is still the same theory that I said last time, is that my character is Alice. And no, my character will tell that to Mouse. Mouse, I have an idea, a thought.
Okay.
This is out there. This is very out there.
Okay.
There's a possibility, only because I read the books. Who does the White Rabbit find and then lead down the rabbit hole?
Aha! So Craig goes, aha! So you're thinking you're actually target Alice.
Uh-huh.
But the White Rabbit didn't interact with Alice in the beginning of the book. He said he was late for a very important date, and Alice accidentally followed him on her own accord.
Uh-huh.
So did you follow the White Rabbit on your own accord accidentally or intentionally?
I mean, kind of accidentally, because I wanted to learn more, but it was...
I mean, you might be onto something. You could be target Alice. However, Mr. Jack, may I call you Jack?
Of course.
You may very well be target Alice, but I have no proof of that identity. What information do you think you hold that the Men in Black wants?
An extensive knowledge of conspiracy theories and history?
We all have that. If that's the case, the Men in Black would want to come after me. Who said they don't? I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm hyper intelligent. I'm very smart. I can read in between the lines.
But why would the Men in Black want you? Okay, but you didn't know about the death. I think if whoever was in that apartment building, the reason why someone died is because that person was protecting Alice or target Alice.
Well, what if they were protecting target Alice
from the apartment building that was shot up? And the answer to your question, it's hard to say. We don't actually have that information.
Well, Craig, what if they were protecting Alice from the shadows?
I don't even know.
So Alice wouldn't know. So Alice could live on their life in peaceful bliss. And
as you were saying that, suddenly a bunch of alarms just went off.
Beep, beep, beep.
A bunch of alarms went off, and Craig takes you over to, and Trisha runs in the room, fixing herself, and you can actually see her fixing her thong. She has a nice black lace thong on. Jack probably was like showing a little bit, and Craig goes over there.
Jack makes no comment.
He hacked the cameras for the apartment building, and you see a team. You see a team of police officers, fully armored from head to toe, carrying heavy duty rifles, and they're walking through the building. And Jack and Craig is like, shit, we got to get out of here.
So that's my cue to leave.
No response to that?
No, that's what I'm saying. Jack says, so that's my cue to leave. Let's go.
Well, Jack pulls up cameras and he says he's got them surrounded, that you guys are going to have to use the fire escape.
Looks like I'm using the fire escape.
All right. So Craig leads you to the fire escape because he shows you that all the first floor is surrounded. So he leads you to the fire escape. And then that way you guys climb out. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Well, you're gonna have to jump from one building. So once you get on top, he's like and so you're gonna have to give me an athletics check because the building that you're kind of jumping to is a little bit far away, and it's not serious. It's not actually lower than the building you're currently on. It might be about the same, if not a little higher. So you're gonna have a hell of a jump to do. But first, before we make you do the jump, make these two NPCs to do the jump, or they plummet to their deaths. Well, 5 floors. I would say a good physique roll of 10. Go ahead.
So can I use a fate point to use burglary? So I'm going from one building to another.
Oh, for God's sakes!
Or use stealth to do it because I don't have athletics.
Slow. I think we're having network issues again. It's not switching over.
Or can I use my physique and just do a big running long jump, using my strength to bounce off the roof or fire escape?
You're not really breaking. You don't have athletics. Give me 1 second. Let's see. All right.
So I'm trying to bargain to see if I can't use a fate point to roll with another attribute.
All right. Trisha doesn't have athletics. She does have room to take it, but it needs to be a pyramid shaped, and it's not. So she's going to get athletics at the very least at a 0. So she's got to roll straight athletics. Hang on 1 second. Oh, she got a 2, so that works.
But I say, don't kill my guy.
And then Craig also doesn't have athletics. However, he can take it. Oh, that's Doug. We don't want to deal with Doug right now. We want to deal with Craig. There's Craig right next to Doug. And he does have athletics at a +2. So, yeah, he may have a easy time. Oh, that's a 3. Oh, okay. Oh, neither one of them is plummeting to their death. All right.
They're not the ones I'm concerned about.
You're trying to, unfortunately, God. All right. So I will allow you to use the physiques where if you get close, you do a huge jump, right? But you have to expend it. Hang on for a second. I'm waiting for the screen to switch over. I do apologize for who's watching for this delay in the story, because I know we're trying to figure out if our main character Jack is going to make it out of this alive or not.
Oh, that'd suck. Oh yeah, I'm alive. I'm alive. Oh no, I just fell to my death.
Oh, the other 2 are going to make it out. They succeeded.
I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about myself.
+2 would be good. For one person I got a +2, and for one person I got a +3. So, all right. We're going to take away a fate point.
Oh, I could have done that.
Okay, we're going to take away a fate point. And now you don't get a boost or any special attribute.
No.
Yeah. Well, you already roll.
So that's a 4.
Yeah, that was the last roll.
4. Because
I'm
using my physique instead
all right,
of
so
athletic.
you expended a fate point to use physique. You're going to run up there and you're going to launch the shit. All right. Now you don't get no boost. It's a straight physique roll, which is a +3 for you. So go
So it's a
right ahead.
4 in total. 1 plus 3, 4. You there? Tabletop?
What do we get?
A
Did
4?
you roll yet?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I'm not seeing a roll here. It's a 4. Awesome. Oh, awesome. All right. All right. All right. Awesome. Awesome. You know what? I'm gonna define another stunt for you real quick. You're gonna love this.
Uh,
So here we go. We're gonna define another stunt for you. It's a it's a forward zone. Give me 1 second. I'm actually giving you a stunt.
okay.
Yep, I'm there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was saying okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I heard you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
I just think there might be a delay or connection issue sometimes. Here, let me try something.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, yep,
I
just
was
to make
just
sure.
I was
Hello?
also trying something to see if I can fix an issue.
I think we're having net issues. If anyone can hear me other than Toby, if my audience is, I think we're having network issues because all of a sudden my audio is cutting in and out on Toby over there. Can you hear me now, Toby? Okay. Nope. Okay, good. Yeah. All right. So no viewers yet, but hey, yeah, it was a connection issue. I got other people on my network at the moment because it's not. Okay.
You're good. And now we're still booking it. You still there?
Okay. Good. So, I gave you long jumper. You know, which is basically what you just did. You spend a fate point to use physique in place of athletics when jumping from surface to surface, and regardless of which, so Trisha goes first, and she makes it to the surface. Craig gets up there a little bit better than, but she almost didn't make it. You see her lip a little bit, and she pulls herself up. Craig just runs, just like you see him just run, and he like runs right up to the top. It's like weird. Like he runs and jumps, and he good air. And of course, you go and you do this long jump, and you like one guy from Resident Evil where he does this huge long jump to catch the plane. That's what you did, and then you just put your hands down on the edge and pull yourself to safety.
Another day's work.
You totally just escaped the police from the other building.
Yay.
And that's right, you're still booking it, but you're out of the zone. Let's see, what did the police get? Let's see if the police gets anything. I'm still there. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
You know, every time I think there's a delay because I'm switching because of the stupid I'm using every freaking time with this.
You're fine.
I am looking at for my future viewers that I still have not gotten yet. I am still looking at getting a better computer to do these streams with. Really need it. Hang on, Toby.
You're good, Tabletop. You're good.
All right. We might be doing a little bit better now on networking because I had to fix some things. All right. Let's see if the police can keep up with you. They just a regular roll. I'm going to roll it just to see. Oh, they got a 0. They're still on the first floor. You guys fully escaped. The police are on the first floor still. So as you guys made it to the other, still on the first floor of the, who are you talking to?
Huh? I wasn't talking to anybody.
Okay. Anyway, so you made it to basically escape the police. All right. I think we're going to stop it right there because I think there's a huge delay because audio from my end at all. And actually, my clock just stopped on my. Having some issues. All right, screen sharing because that might be the issue. All right, I don't know if that's any better.
Yeah.
I said that. Right. I think I'm just now picking up stuff from. All right. All right.
Okay.
All right. If any, I don't. There seems to be a huge technical issue, so we are going to call it for the day. But as you guys know, that we're probably sounding kind of weird. But I'm just letting you guys know, I'm just now picking up audio from Toby. That's something I said almost actually 5 minutes ago. So there's a 5-minute delay. So we're gonna cut it for the day. I'm gonna meet up with Toby, let him know what's going on the technical side. We are gonna add another section later. We did not make it through any accomplishments today, but maybe we could pick this up tomorrow. I should be available tomorrow. We might need
We
to,
survived.
Yes, you did survive. We may have to pick this up again tomorrow. Is what we're going to try because I'm trying to get through the session to show the demonstration, but we're having a lot of issues and I'm not sure why. We haven't even had this many issues in the past, so
No.
I'm not sure what's going on today. I'll have to figure out. I have to go through my computer and see if there's something on there that might be that might not be the service I'm using might not be liking too much. So, all right. Well, that is it for today. Once again, this is Tabletop Junkie. We do apologize for cutting it short. We were going to play for we actually had another 45 minutes planned out, but like I said, due to technical issues, we're going to have to cut it short.
Yeah.
So this is Tabletop Junkie, saying you work hard, game hard, play hard. My tabletop salute. We will definitely be posting the next time that we're going to do this. Toby, you got anything else for our viewers, our future viewers? And if you are viewing this, please like and subscribe to my channel because we do like having fans, and we hope we get fans at some point.
Some point, yes. All I got to say is thanks for watching, and thanks for giving us your report later on.
All right. Yes, you guys take it easy. Have a great day.
Mm-hmm.